Welcome to section 2 of this Falls Creek parent videos that you have to watch in order to continue, in order for your student or your child to attend Falls Creek with us this summer. Section 2, I want to tell you about some things to bring to camp. First of all, bring a positive attitude. It makes camp so much more smoother, not just for sponsors, but for everybody that's there. When we have a positive attitude and we're excited to just get involved in everything that's going on. So make sure and come to camp with a positive attitude. The second thing you need to bring is a Bible. This is church camp, and so we're going to be using God's Word throughout the week, and so make sure and bring a Bible. If you do not have a Bible, we'll have extra ones with us that you can use throughout the week. And you're also going to need something to write with. So bring a pen or a pencil, something that you can use to write with, to take notes. Each camper will get a student book, and in that you can take notes throughout any of the Bible studies that we have during camp that week. And so make sure that your students pack something to write with. And again, we'll have some extra ones for that too, but we'll only have a limited number, so make sure everybody brings something to write with. And then, of course, bring enough clothes for the week. For 6 days. Typically, I tend to bring a change of enough for 2 changes of clothes each day. During the day you're going to be running. There's going to be rec times, and so you're going to sweat a lot, and you're going to want to change that evening before we go to evening services. A lot of campers and a lot of people at Falls Creek will bring a nicer set of clothes for those evening services. Slacks, jeans, dresses. But these are not mandatory, so just enough clothes to last you throughout the week. Probably 2 sets of changes of clothes per day that we're going to be there. Also, when we're talking about clothing, all of your clothes must meet the standards of the Falls Creek dress code, and we're going to get into that in a later video to kind of let you know what's new this year for the dress code. There are some new rules. But all clothes that you bring to camp need to fall into those guidelines of the Falls Creek dress code. Every camper has to wear shoes at all times, except for when we're sleeping or when they're showering. And even when you're showering, I suggest bringing a pair of shower shoes, because it is camp and these are old cabins, and so just to make sure you don't spread germs. Bring a pair of shower shoes, some flip-flops or whatever you can wear into the shower. But shoes got to be worn throughout the day at all times, and especially if your campers want to go take part in all the ropes course activities, you have to have closed-toed shoes. No sandals, flip-flops. They have to be sneakers or whatever. They've got to be closed-toed in order to participate in those things. So that's enough about clothes. The next thing is bedding. Your beds are twin-size bunks, and so you'll need a pillow. The campers will need, you can bring twin-size fitted sheets to put on the mattress. And then a blanket or a sleeping bag, whatever you need there. Just make sure you bring bedding. And then all your personal hygiene things that help you throughout the week, soap, shampoo, your toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, combs, brushes. You'll need towels for showering and if you go swimming. All of those things, make sure you bring with you. And then spending money. You'll have money for meals on the way down and meal on the way back. You'll need money. Your campers will need money for that as we stop for lunch on the way down and on the way home. But all the meals throughout the week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, are taken care of through the cost of Falls Creek and what the registration fee was. But Falls Creek does have concession stands, and a lot of times, a lot of the things at the concession stands are I think everything's $2. And so if you want to allow your student to bring some extra spending money to buy things in the concession stand, they have a gift shop that they can purchase things in as well. Please let them or send them with whatever you feel is right. But that's the only extra money that they would need throughout camp. There will be a love offering that's taken throughout the week, usually on Wednesday night. And Falls Creek challenge us it's the My 5 offering, and $5 is the challenge for each student to bring $5. And part of that will go help send kids on mission trips that come from our state on Go Students trips. And then part of that is going to go to a charitable group that Falls Creek has deemed as this year's group. I think it is One Safe House, and where they'll be purchasing homes and making sure people have a safe place to live. So everybody's challenged to bring $5, and so there's some extra money that they might need. Some optional things, other optional things they might need, maybe insect repellent. Sunscreen for sure. You don't want to get burned, because then the positive attitude that we talked about in the previous video, or in the beginning of this video, will go away, because you'll be upset because you'll be burned. So bring sunscreen, and then whatever. Those are some of the 2 things I can think of off the top of my head that you may need to bring. That's optional. That's the end of this section. Please take the quiz, and then once you've completed the quiz and got everything right on this section, you can move on to section 3.